Hello everyone, behind the scene I am one contributor, that is almost one contributor. I try to contribute as much as I could to the to the Linux community, so we could provide to our beloved Linux user a wine build so they could play their own native Windows game on Linux directly. So I try to work closely with another guy called Kron4ek. Kron4ek a couple years ago set up a repository on GitHub that helped us to set up a build environment so we can build wine and we could provide wine builds to the Linux community. For example, 3 weeks ago, when Wine 10.0 was released, Kron4ek provide to the community the last version that we have. And to be honest with you, if we try to go directly to wineissue.org, as you may see that the last one was Wine 10.1. It was released a couple days ago, and behind the scene, I know that Kron4ek we try to provide the build for Wine 10.1 either today or in the incoming day. So let's try to get back to the original plan of this video. I would like to explain and to vulgarize what we are doing. So I will try to get back to the main page. There we go. As you can see, there are two shell scripts. There is the first one called create Ubuntu bootstrap.sh, and the other one is build_wine.sh. I will try to focus on that one, create Ubuntu Bootstrap. So I will try to zoom in so you can see, you can have a look on this content. I will try to click here so you can see by yourself. Oh, maybe it's safer, I think, to get back. Okay, so as you can see, we are doing a couple of times. You may see the keyword shoot, and there is a version Bionic. This is a very outdated version of Ubuntu, that is to say Ubuntu 18.04. And as you can see there is one function called prepare shoot, and the other one is create build script. So there is a first function that we try to prepare the environment, and the other one we try to create build the shoot. As you can see, there is a lot of command based on IPT, and after that, you can see that it will use wget to download a few packages from their source directly, and we try to decompress them. It will set up its own specific environment to point to the last GCC compiler, that is to say GCC 11, and for C++, you will try to point to G++-11. And then you will try to proceed to compile everything that you download previously on these two shoot. Okay, so to give you the big picture, here it is. So we were working on create Ubuntu bootstrap.sh. So this is the big picture. So Kron4ek, we try to set up two shoot. The first one based on 32 bits and the other one on 64 bits. So you need to know that in order to build wine on Linux, we need two versions of Linux, one based on 64 and the other one based on 32. So a couple years ago, Kron4ek took the decision to use the shoot instead of containers. So to do so, in order to be able to build wine on Linux, he has to, based on his original decision, he has to refresh a couple of sources to be able to build wine, because wine and its own dependency are based on fresh packages. So that's the reason why you can see in his script that is trying to first download the fresh packages based on their own sources and with fresh version, and then it decompresses them, and then it tries to compile all is need to do that. So let's have a look on another page. This one is all the tickets that I submit to Kron4ek since for the five years, as you can see, 2020, and the last one was in December 2024. So I was very excited 5 years ago to work with him. So when we tried to work, my first recommendation was to ask him to suggest him to upgrade his own version of GCC. And after that, we have a couple of issues for Proton build provided from Proton, and I opened a few tickets, and finally we were able to fix them. And 2 years ago, in December 2023, I suggested to Kron4ek to upgrade his GCC version from GCC 9.3 to GCC 11.4. But unfortunately, we made a really, really big issues, and because Ubuntu, one of the Ubuntu provider provide on Ubuntu 80.04 Debian package for GCC 11.4, but unfortunately, you need to know that behind the scene, one of the most important dependency to build Wine is what we call Ming. That is to say, this project. This project is very important. So if we took decision to migrate from GCC 9.3 to GCC 11, we need this package for Ubuntu 18.04. Unfortunately, we could have this version of this package on Ubuntu. So I took decision to last year to be the maintainer for this package for Kron4ek. So that's the reason why last year I opened a ticket to Kron4ek, and I said to him that uh, I would provide to you the last version, so our own version of GCC will be aligned with our own version of Ming W64. So if you want to have a look on, if we get back to the to the big picture, as you can see there, that is my most important contribution for the build environment provided by Kron4ek. So I took decision last year to provide to him these missing and very important packages. So if you want to have a look, I will try to SSH on my, I will open a terminal. I will try to SSH directly. My bad. There we go. So this is the script that I use to build Wine. Okay. As you can see, it's a very, it's a very, very huge script to maintain because I try to use the most updated script that I can find. And when everything is ready, I provide open a ticket. If I try to get back to the other page, that's it. There we go. When I have a new build of Ming W4 Ming ready to be added to his own environment, I open a ticket, I fill a ticket, and I send a message to Kron4ek. For example, the last one I did in last summer 2024, I opened a ticket and I said to him that my build are ready. You can add them and update your own script. For example, as you can see, I provide everything with all the dependency. Last summer, in summer 2024, we were trying to target GCC 11.4 with all dependency. For example, MPA4 4.2.1, GMP, ISL, MPC, and everything and so on. So as you can see, it was pretty happy because our own environment was ready and up to date. So one of the most important packages was there. As you can see, if we get back to the big picture, this is static build. So what I mean by that is that I don't need dependency based on any library. So for example, all scripts are provided there. So if I point to the last one, as you can see there, I have all the binaries. If I use LDD, you will see that there is no dependency. So they are statically built. So it's safer. And after that, the main idea is to be able to use them on the touch root. So I will provide that to Kron4ek, and when it is ready, he will add it directly to his script. So as you can see, there might be at some point a line where it will try to download my own version of Ming. If I am able to find it there, there we go. I will try to download directly my own version with all the static build. And after that, when you will try to build wine, if we get back to the other script, there we go. At some point you will find, if I try to make a search on red, there we go. At some point you will use BWRAP, and it will try to set up to update its path environment variable to point directly to my own binaries, and it will add it at the beginning of this environment variable. And after that, my package will be used both on the 32 and the 64 root. That's it. And after that, we will be able to provide to our Linux community the build for wine. To give you an idea, for example, this is exactly what I did when I want to play my own game on Linux. So, for example, as you can see there, I am on this version of Ubuntu. I will open a ticket. I will open a terminal, and you will see that it's pretty easy to play your own favorite game on Linux. And there we go. For example, there I was able to launch one of my favorite games on Linux. It works perfectly. So that's it. It was a simple video to try to vulgarize and to explain all we did, and we are only two guys to do that. But it consumes a lot of time. It consumes a lot of time because I have to test that, and I do it on my personal, like Kron4ek, I do it on my personal free time. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video. I'm very sorry it's a little bit complicated, but I am relying with my own my own thought. So that's it. Thanks, and enjoy and have fun on Linux. Bye.